Hello, boys and girls.
Judging.
Dude, we're gonna get striked by WWE. I'm telling you. We ain't got Minky no more helping us out. We ain't got him. We ain't got Minky no more. Minky gone. Minky ain't got nothing to do with this no more. That Triple H don't play that. And it's not even Triple H's baby anymore. It's like a bunch of people's baby now. The Rock is there. You know he love money. He love money. Got all his cousins wrestling right now on the bloodline. All of them. All of them. No. Wait a minute. We can't say all of them. If something to be told, then Polynesians know how to populate the earth. Like Rikishi alone has like 5 kids.
That's 5? I thought you had more.
No, sorry, Roman has 5. So we got bloodline stories coming up the yin.
I think even The Rock's daughter is wrestling, isn't she, for the NXT?
No, she is the general manager of NXT.
The Rock's daughter is the general manager?
Yes. In storyline.
Oh.
I guess she couldn't cut the mustard in wrestling. I mean, it skips some generations. It's not that it's written in the book of life that all Polynesian wrestlers are Polynesians have to be wrestlers. It's not as it shall be written and shall be to pass. There's some exceptions here and there, like
Jordan's kids didn't play basketball, so I guess they played, but they weren't
like
good.
For example, right now there's a running joke in the bloodline. One of the bloodline members, Tangaloa, boy can't wrestle for the life of him. Like you put a gun to his head, can you wrestle? Like do 5 moves legitimately without botching it. He would like blow my brains out. I mean, we really started wrestling right away. The gate.
You said something that triggered me. I don't know what to tell you.
That's how it starts. Anyway, we wanted to start more respectfully due to the events of this week. Mainly that the voice of our childhood and youth, he did a plethora of voice acting, most infamously Darth Vader and Mufasa, for those of you, the Lion King. James Earl Jones passed away at the age of 93, was it?
Yes.
93? So that's a big chunk of life.
It's a big loss, too.
It is a big loss, too. However, Disney is still like, they're crying. I mean, I'm not going to say that they're like insensitive and whatnot. But James did sign off the rights for his to record his voice for an AI. So for any future Star Wars deals that they need Darth Vader, and now unfortunately he cannot do it in person. He has recorded enough material they can use his voice in AI for perpetuity. And if they need more Darth Vader material and they need the voice of Darth Vader, they have where to find. So we'll still kind of hear his voice here and there in the future for any future Star Wars projects. So his voice will kind of live on, although we still have the recordings that he did and all the movies that we've seen him. And another curious thing that he was the original bad guy in the first Conan movie, Conan the Barbarian, and he was the bad guy against Arnold Schwarzenegger. So he killed Schwarzenegger's daddy and mommy in that movie. And Schwarzenegger paid it forward by chopping his head off. Spoilers. For a 40-plus-year-old movie. Spoilers. So that was so big bucket of win for James Earl Jones. Also, we have Peter Renaday, the voice actor of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoons from back in the day, the late 80s. He was the voice of Splinter. So for you nostalgia freaks, we lost Splinter. Now, the voice of Splinter, James Avery, if you didn't know, Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel Air was the original voice of Shredder in the cartoons.
Okay.
So if you didn't know, and it started a long tradition of hiring big, large African American actors to play the Shredder, the voice acting for the Shredder.
Hmm.
It started a big, long tradition for that. Like in every animated version that they've done, I think they've mostly hired large black African American dudes to play Shredder to give them that deep gravel voice. You know, I mean, I think it's all related to going full circle again with James Earl Jones, who was the originator of that deep voice. Who I don't know if you knew, he was a stutterer.
Was it?
Yeah, he didn't. He was mute until he was 13.
Wow.
He didn't say a word because he stuttered so much that he just avoided talking altogether. And it wasn't until he went to high school that his teacher noticed that he was into poetry. He was writing poems, and his teacher, like trying to call his bluff, was like, "This is very fine poetry, but I don't believe that you wrote it. And so I want you to prove it to me that you wrote it, but I want you to recite it for me. So recite those words and prove to me that you did indeed write those things." So he started to speak and recite the poems. And he said that when he started reciting his own poetry, he didn't stutter. And the teacher, but the teacher did it on purpose. And he says, and the teacher told him, "So now we found your voice. Now we know how to. Now I'm gonna teach you how to harness it."
Mm.
So I know that because James Earl Jones said that, and I saw it in a video on YouTube. I've been watching that video for a while, not because of his recent passing, but I've been seeing it for a while because I like deep meditative voices to help me go to sleep.
Yeah.
And his voice is he'll get you there. He'll get you there.
You know, I found out too because I passed along something. He actually lived up in upstate New York, like Dutchess
Hmm.
County area. Um,
Okay.
Supposedly he fell in love with the area when he was visiting with friends, and he bought like a bunch of like lands together, and he just, I guess, I don't know if he rebuilt on those other lands, but the house that he was, you know, his last living days was
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. I mean, like
Okay.
very
I
simple,
mean,
not like these giant mansions you see like these actors just and actresses buy. It was just very simple. Nice pool, a lot of land. It was like a farmland almost, but no, it was just all green.
well, he used to talk about that when he was a kid, he lived in Mississippi,
Yeah.
and that he basically was raised barefooted. So he liked to like touch with his feet the soil of the land. And he said he didn't touch he didn't go back there until like in his late teens or early 20s. And he says that the warmth that he felt that when he came back, that he felt like back home. Like when and he even took off his shoes to feel the dirt again,
Hmm.
like to remind him of that. That's part of it all on that video on YouTube. You just look up James Earl Jones, you'll see a bunch of interviews that the man did in his life. And again, sucks for us, but great life, life well lived, immense talent, not just in the voice department, but also a great actor
I mean,
in his own right.
the movie that I remember him the most was The Sandlot.
Hmm.
He was the yard behind the baseball field that the boss keep going into, and he had that big dog.
Yeah. Spoilers
Well, that movie was
for a 30-year-old movie.
94. I mean, if you didn't watch it back,
30-year-old
if you
movie.
didn't watch it, I mean, it's. But he was blind.
I mean, the statute of limitations for spoilers ended after like usually it's like there's a curfew for like for 2 weeks. I think this is well past.
Yeah, just a little, just a little. But
It's well past.
he was a blind
So
guy, but he
yeah,
taught these kids the game of like the history of baseball.
Also, the dog ate up the kid's baseball
Yeah,
that was signed by Babe
yeah,
Ruth,
that was
and James Earl Jones' character was so gracious. He was like, "I got something here a little better." He's signed by all the Yankees,
I think that made
Lou
up for it.
Gehrig, Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, all of them were there. And the stepfather of the kid, he was PO'd that, first of all, he was PO'd because the Babe Ruth
Yeah,
baseball, I mean,
it's true though. Forget about
it
it.
was worth a bunch of money back then. I don't know how much money that's worth now.
Well, so
I mean, that pretty much will put you in set for life mode.
yeah, pretty like I was just reading this thing the other day. It was like the jersey that Babe Ruth wore when he called his shot just sold in auction for like millions.
Yeah,
Um,
because it's not that many Babe Ruth memorabilia left. There's not that many left. I mean, the baseball cards. Good luck finding that.
it's
Good
sold.
luck finding baby. Good luck finding his baseball, his bat. Good luck finding his gloves. Good luck trying to find his baseball cap.
So sold on
You know,
August 24th of this year
for like
for
what, 2 million?
28 million
Jesus.
944.
Ay,
So
Jesus.
rounded off to $29 million. It was a
Ouch.
jersey.
Plus taxes.
100. It's 1932 Babe Ruth game worn New York Yankees World Series called shot jersey.
Ooh, Jesus. Those were the days.
Yeah,
Good luck whoever was able to. I mean, no disrespect who wasted that money because smoke them if you got them. If you got that money, God bless. But what you gonna do with that jersey other than bragging rights?
nothing. Put that thing in a frame
Exactly.
and
That
hang it
thing
up.
is just you're just gonna frame it on the wall and get your buddies to come to your house every once in a while and just point at that thing and like that's $30 million right there in the wall,
I wish I had
covered in
that luxury.
plexiglass, covered in plexiglass.
Wish I had that luxury.
And the wife would be like, I mean, I would imagine if you're married and you bought that thing, you would have a nagging wife. You just give her like a black credit card, like the American Express Black. Like
No
here,
limit.
splurge. That
You
way, you
imagine
bought her
the
silence. You bought her silence, right?
you imagine
She was like,
the
"Oh, Amazon." She'd be like, "Oh, Amazon.
you
Oh, Amazon. Oh,
could
Amazon."
just imagine the insurance you're paying on that.
Whew, Jesus. I mean, again, smoke them if you got them, but that's unless you're gonna invest it, like you're gonna sell it off forward. But who wants to do that? Like that's like your rainy day kind of thing. That's like your insurance.
Yeah.
Like that is break glass in case of an emergency, kind of thing,
Hmm.
right? Like if you're in a big deep hole, like that's the one you're gonna go like, "Ah, I'm gonna go there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh
Do
yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
want to? Hmm.
Yeah, man, you wasted a lot of money on that thing. So that's all on you. That's all on you. So yeah, that's so rest in peace, James Earl Jones, for bringing us joy, bringing us Mufasa, bringing us Darth Vader, for killing Conan the Barbarian's mommy and daddy. Oh, and his first movie, curiously enough, was a Stanley Kubrick movie.
Which one was that?
What was it? Doctor Strangelove.
Mm.
It's a dark comedy. I
Yeah, it's all
remember
you.
seeing it. Yeah, it's a dark comedy from the 1960s because it's all about an American colonel went cuckoo and gave out codes to for a nuclear warhead to be dropped in Russia. and Russia was about to respond in kind. Although the president did call him to let him know, look, that wasn't us. This dude went cuckoo. He's like, and the president, Russian president, was like, he's still dropping the bomb, so it's on. But I didn't do it. Like, regardless, it's on. It is on. Like
You were responsible
I
for
don't.
him, so
It don't matter who sent it. It's going to be sent. If a bomb going to be dropped, guess what? That came from your end. You probably did not give the order, but regardless, people are going to die. So guess what? We gotta have to answer in kind. So the movie was about like them trying to rationalize what was eventually going to be like the end of the world. And there was a line in the movie that one of the guys says, "So you know what? Okay, we're gonna take a dive here. Like 60 million people are gonna die. So, but I mean, we can rebuild. I mean, we were like 3 million. We're gonna survive. 3 million could survive. We can rebuild. And plus, the advantage here would be that I mean, to overpopulate the planet again, I mean, every man is gonna have to take like 10 women. Everybody will like say that again. 10 women. Are like, that sounds promising.
it's crazy.
So yeah, nicest humor. Very innocent humor. Oh god. So what do you got? What else we got?
Um,
Any sports?
well,
I mean, I know New York and football started.
that's the Giants and Jets shit the bed.
You know we are PG.
Listen, what I hear on TV, that S word gets thrown out a lot. Okay, they poo
Well, your words,
pooed.
not mine.
They poo pooed the bed.
Big time, I guess.
Well, Giants more than the Jets, but we're not gonna beat up anybody here.
Well, what can you say? It's the
Can't be
first
worse
week.
than what the Panthers did. They lost by like 38 points.
Again, it's the first week, so
No, the
let's
Panthers are
be
just
lenient.
they're. If
No,
I was a betting
I'm
man,
talking about the New York teams. I'm
yeah.
talking about
But
the
I'm
New York
just
team.
saying, if I was a betting man, anyone facing the Panthers, putting my money on them.
Wow. Going back to wrestling, AEW had their pay per view. I think it was last week. All in or all out, I guess. All out, all out. All in was in England. This was in I don't know where. Basically, if you paid to see that pay per view, you paid to see live murder.
All right.
There was a match that I kid you not, among other things, that happened in the same match, mind you. These are not separate matches. Everything that I'm going to tell you happened on that particular match. There were people being power bombed through cinder blocks,
Hmm.
and not pretend cinder blocks, actual cinder. Because how do I know it wasn't pretend cinder? Well, because when you throw a human being on a cinder block, and if it's pretend, you would imagine it would crack.
Yeah.
This cinder block remained pristine.
It was like, so you got?
And the way that human being bended on top of that thing, if it was fake, it should have been pulverized at that moment. So they legitimately powerbombed back first a human being through a cinder block, leaving him ye close to being paralyzed from the waist down. What else? Oh yeah, a syringe was used at one point, and put an actual syringe with the needle and everything, and actually driven inside the mouth of one of the wrestlers. What else am I missing?
Bro.
So yeah, you were basically watching live murder.
What the heck?
Exactly. And the match ended mercifully with the sickest chair shot this side of Mick Foley getting 12 chair shots in the head from The Rock. I mean, he was wearing the chair literally at the end.
That's
Because the
crazy.
dude giving such a vicious chair shot that the top portion of the chair just exploded and the chair just stayed on him like if it was a chain.
Looking like Flavor Flav.
Exactly. He looked like basically he wasn't wearing a watch, he was wearing a chair. And the match mercifully was over there because the referee finally realized, oh my God, somebody gonna die. Somebody might
So
die
hold on,
here.
hold on. So he decided to end the match there, but getting powerbomb on cinder blocks
Through cinder
was
blocks
just another
and a
day, just
syringe
another
and
Saturday.
a syringe being stabbed in a person with a syringe inside their
It was
mouth.
just another Saturday.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
okay. That makes sense.
So I guess AEW is giving ZZW a run for their money. like like if you remember back in the day, ECW back in the day when it was hardcore wrestling to the T, there was like hold my beer. AEW was like hold my beer. I mean, and this happened in another match. Another wrestler, a wrestler you might know, formerly known as Daniel Bryan, now going by his real name, Bryan Danielson. He retained his title, and then the stable in which he is associated to were celebrating in the ring, and then all of a sudden they produce a plastic bag and wrapped it on his face, trying to suffocate him on live television. So I'm like, okay, so you wanted to push the envelope. Congratulations. You're just trying to get away with murder on TV. And this same company that we're talking about, after producing such beautiful events on live television, they got an extension from Warner Brothers. And not only are they going to keep being on TNT, and TBS, also the pay per views are going to be on HBO Max. It's a wonderful world.
And this was the same company that fired CM Punk for doing what he did in the back.
And they're not just using it like, you know what we should do? Exactly what he did, but in front of the public. Same guy we pay millions and we let him go to WWE, and WWE is just now banking money on him.
See, he had an idea.
You,
We should have.
I'm telling you, you cannot make this stuff up. You cannot. This, this is like this is a script being written in crayons and construction paper.
The same way Elon Musk made the Cybertruck. He was like, Mom, look at
Oh
my
my
car. Look at
god!
my truck. One day I'm going to
Oh
make this
my
real.
god! Oh my god! You're like, and meanwhile, WWE is making money hand over fist, and Punky Brewster, CM Punk, however you want to call him, is on the best boy behavior list. He's like, he has not moved a muscle in terms of creating turmoil in the back. Again, we might speculate that either the contract very specifically says if you F up, we will F you. That is one option. Or the other option is that he is legitimately happy because he's finally in the midst of adults. Allegedly. I mean, I don't know how adult you have to be if you claim to be the adult in the room that you have the necessity of choking out people just to prove how adult you are. That's like, that's kind of defeat the purposes of saying you're an adult, right? Like if you can't resolve the problem with words, I don't know what to tell you, son. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, so yeah, that was all out pay per view. Basically, the human carnage being wasted everywhere, and I mean, to each his own, I guess.
How they get away with that? And they were like, yeah, next pay
I,
per view,
I
HBO Max.
I guess WB Warner Brothers Discovery is like so desperate for content they'll be like, okay, I would imagine some of the executives were like watching the pay per view, like, oh my god, they're gonna kill each other, and one of them were like, wait a minute, let's see
Hold on,
how
let's see how this
far,
plays out. Hold on.
let's see how this plays out, and I mean, we're testing the waters here. I mean, we can always resurrect the gladiator days. Next thing we could maybe send them some pointers, like send some lions in the ring, and see how people take a lion ripping human flesh right there on national television. Let's see how it goes. I mean, we're just throwing things at the wall. Let's see what sticks.
Kind of do what they kind of do with their movies now. Anyway.
Oh, low blow. That Ric Flair low blow, like that Ric Flair low blow, right there.
Talking about wrestling.
Okay.
The video game. I found my new favorite character.
Oh, by the way, I finally have it now.
Yeah. Well, I found my new favorite character.
Okay.
Vader.
Oh, so you unlocked everybody?
No, I didn't like everybody. But he was like
But
one
you
of the
bought
few,
him.
yeah, that I unlocked.
Okay.
That dude's moves are crazy.
Yeah, Vader was a quick guy for being such a husky dude.
So I don't know if they did this for the last game, because I don't remember. Well, this game, if depending on who you have, some players, they call it like a ultimate finisher. So if you have
what is
three
it, the Vader
finishers,
bomb?
huh?
His finisher is the Vader bomb.
Yeah.
Like that he throws himself from the third
Yeah.
rope and splashes all over.
So he has three finishers in this game. One's the power bomb, one's
the
the Vader,
bomb.
and then if you fill up all three finishers, he does the moonsault.
Mm-hmm.
So that's called the ultimate finisher.
Mm-hmm.
My God, he like I will fight.
Yeah,
with
seeing
him
that's a thing
anytime.
of beauty. Nobody gets up from that.
No, I would fight with him anytime.
Okay. I did get the game, and I also did purchase Punky Brewster. So that way, when you come by here, you can beat him up. Thinking about you.
Thank you.
You can beat him up.
Make sure you unlock Vader for me.
Oh, I already unlocked everybody.
You played that much?
No.
Oh, you bought the pass?
Up. Yeah, I bought the pass.
I was going to do that today. Because you get everyone, and I added
the thing is, the thing is, there's some players that you just can't unlock because they have like subversions,
like the Triple H.
And the Undertaker. There's multiple versions of Hulk Hogan as well.
Yeah.
There are multiple versions of Bret Hart.
Yeah. I mean, you save a lot too. That one pass, I added it all up. It was like almost like $80-$90. And just paying what that price was, the 40, is not bad.
I wouldn't go that far. I only paid the $9 for that, and it pretty much unlocked everybody that was unlockable. So but I do want to use the Fiend.
The $9.
The normal unlockables.
Oh,
the
like
normal
the DLC package. You're not worried about.
No. The DLC, because that's the package that you're talking about.
Yeah,
the package
I'm talking about unlocks everything, even like The
Oh, that's the one
WrestleMania
that's like
areas.
that's the one that like $60,
No, it's
right?
40.
$40, like
Yeah.
$39.99. Yeah. Yeah, that unlocks everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
but I'm
unlocks the
like
arenas. It unlocks everything. Everything that you would get if
eh.
you paid for like the 40-year anniversary or the deluxe.
And I downloaded the other members of the newer members of the Bloodline by created by fans. They look exactly alike.
I was
Fans.
trying to find that and I couldn't find it. I'm gonna need you
You
to
have to
teach me.
have the PlayStation thingy.
Huh?
You know, you have to have the PlayStation. You know
Yeah, I have
how
the
what
network.
we did. Okay, well, you have to be a member of the PlayStation Network in order to access the fan creation.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. I need to know exactly where it is. But
Okay,
Vader,
but
my favorite person.
I downloaded the rest of them, so I did the war games between the original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline.
That must have been fun.
Yeah, and Jimmy was the winner. Jimmy got us the winner.
Mm.
I thought it was gonna be Jay because I entered first as Roman, and they beat the bejesus out of me.
Golly.
they went. They gave me salsa lessons. Just pepper and spice all over me. Whoo, Jesus! Every time one of them came out, it's just immediately like a V line right directly to me. Like no. We don't care about those other fools.
We want Roman.
We don't care.
We want
We want
Roman.
Roman. We want Roman. And man, they did every finish under the sun, but Roman is tough as nails. So I just kicked out of everything at 2. So he inherited the Super Cena power. He always kicks out at 2. So I was just kicking out at 2. And all of a sudden, Jimmy climbed the cage and then a splat landed on a Tangaloa. Yeah, of course he had landed on the scrub. Dude is a scrub. I'm sorry. No offense. I'm not a wrestler. I do not have the body of a wrestler. I do not have any.
Listen,
I don't have any resemblance or
Yokozuna was a
thought.
wrestler. I think we could be wrestlers.
But he was. But he could move. I do 2 steps, and you're gonna have to get like a gurney immediately. Put me on oxygen.
No, you have to train. Obviously, you get limber and stuff.
Dude, no. I have no cardio.
You gotta build
It
it.
is non-existent. I have no cardio. Like 2 steps, and I'm like, oh Jesus, pick me up. Pick me up. Lord, I'll see your face now. I'm going there. I'm going now, Lord. Oh Jesus. I'm gone. But then the thing is that Jimmy got us a W. So I had to put Sami Zayn in there as well because he was an OG member of the Bloodline. But let's see how things go out later because then when The Rock comes and joins the thing, that's going to be a whole nother thing. So yeah, like I said, I got Punky Brewster, your favorite wrestler in the whole wide world, to destroy. I flipped it. Look how that smile came about. You're like,
What are you talking about?
then until it's to destroy, you're like, okay.
See you next week.
I'll destroy that
See you
fool.
next week.
If I'm here, because that's another thing we got to talk about. That there's going to be a hiatus from yours truly because after 2.5 years, I'm gonna go visit the family back home. Going to DRs, so I'm gonna take some vacay, some R&R for 2 weeks. So there won't be any content for those 2 weeks at all. There won't be any content from my end, at least. I mean, I'll post something on Instagram. Bless you.
Naked.
Do not throw your nose out.
The analogies.
So I'll be out for a couple of weeks. I think we'll do. Hopefully, we might do something next week. I don't know, because that's the last week that I have to prepare myself to get ready. Because I'm leaving on a Monday, spending 2 weeks over there with the family, with the wife and kid. So it's gonna be personal R&R time, and hopefully everything will be cool. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll come back and it'll be back to normal. Back to the same old thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do one in the middle of the week, if you have time or you feel like we're doing now, we can do one.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll see what we'll do. We'll see what we'll do. So, any other sports stuff that you want to talk about?
No, I mean the
Okay,
Yankees and the Mets are still.
but the Mets,
Well, the Mets are actually doing good. I mean, they were
but
like,
they're trying to get to the wild card at least.
well, they're there. They actually went above
Oh,
the Braves, I believe.
and the Yankees.
Yankees are in first place.
Okay,
Sorry,
so we're guaranteed. So they pretty much it's a lock.
no. So they're game and a half above the Orioles,
Okay,
but
no, but I mean playoff wise, it's a lock.
well, yeah, I don't. They're not definitely not going to miss the playoffs.
Okay,
Um,
so
yeah, you got the Yankees a game and a half above. The
man, you got it bad.
my goodness, the Mets are a game
You got it
above the
bad.
Braves, so that means from the wild card, they're probably they're a game ahead of them, so they're in the wild card, so that's
Mm.
good.
Okay,
So they
so we're
came back from
good.
like the dead.
So both sides of New York. You're welcome.
Yeah, the Braves, but
Both sides of New York.
the Braves lost so many people
Yeah.
that I mean, they lost
But
their ace from the beginning of the season. They lost their all-star outfielder. They've just been hit with injuries. It's crazy.
okay. Well, in terms of movies, I've been waiting. I wanted to see Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
We don't say it a third time because then he'll pop up.
I don't do that.
But I don't have the time. But I already scheduled with my daughter that we will see the movie when I'm over there in DR. Wife avoided it because she's a scaredy cat. She, she's like, I don't like those kind of
Oh,
movies. It's like it's a comedy. Yeah, but it has scary stuff. As again, comedy, not to be taken serious. We all know it's an actor. We all know VFX. It's been around now for a
you
while.
sure?
It's been around for a minute. And my daughter, mainly her main goal is just to watch Jenna Ortega because she's a mark for Jenna Ortega. Yeah, so she gets what she wants. I get what I want. Is to see the sequel of a movie that's been like 40 years in the making.
Well, she gets double what she wants. She got her dad back, and you're taking her
Yeah,
to a movie.
yeah. So we're getting a daughter, father-daughter night. So I mean, I'm just gonna try to make the most of my time over there. Take advantage of a bunch of stuff, seeing people that I haven't seen in a minute. It's been again 2.5 years since the last time I was there. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great.
I do need something from you
Um,
though. From there,
What would that be?
a bag of those mentas,
Which one? The green ones?
whatever color, the mixed ones. They have orange,
Okay,
green, red.
okay. The green ones I'm aware of, but the red?
They're mixed. It's a bag of mixed ones.
Oh Lord. Well, we'll talk about that after the podcast.
Listen, I just
We're kind of
need.
airing
I
our
don't want
dirty
nothing else but
laundries here.
that.
We're giving out the cheat codes for WWE 2K24.
Hey, listen, this is an open mic tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean we're flying here without a net, basically.
Shh, don't tell them that. They
Unlike
don't need to know that.
uh, We're just doing this out of the necessity of keep repeating and also creating content. Since again, those shorts are killing it on
Oh, it's
YouTube.
crazy how the shorts are killing it.
Those shorts are killing it.
And
So
there was
a
like
good
one
thing
or
that
two people that interacted. I saw that.
yeah. So we'll keep posting those shorts. Shout out to that AI system that creates them. Money well invested. I just hope that one day we can
Read the
go
benefits.
Jerry Maguire on this thing
Show me
saying,
the
"Show me
money.
the money, show me the money." So that's all I'm hoping for. That's all I'm waiting for. Jerry, show me the money for the Lord's sake,
I need to
God's
hear
sake.
you.
He almost sounded like a little girl squealing. But actually, he sounded like a white person.
Like a what?
A white person.
Jerry?
Yeah, because he is white.
Well, yeah.
He is Caucasian. From the mountains of Caucasus. And if you know, you know. From the mountains of Caucasus.
That thing you
That's
sent me
another
on
Cat Williams
Instagram the other
reference.
day
Which
with
one?
Joe Rogan's salt, the smelling.
Oh.
Yo, Joey Diaz made the funniest face. I thought he was just gonna take it and be like, "Yeah, it's nothing." I didn't expect him to do that.
I mean, even Joe, when he smells it, he's like, "Oh, God."
That was crazy. I was just
He
like,
can't take it. He can't take it. Anyways, I think we can leave it here. I mean, we can leave it short and sweet.
yeah, I don't have anything else.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, there's no
mean, we're just gonna.
movies. Well, you can come back and tell us about Beetlejuice.
Yeah, once I see it,
Yeah, that'd be
and
fresh
also
in your
give
mind.
a detailed to the extent that I can
Yeah,
explanation of how it went over there in DR. Expecting to see a lot of old faces from back in the
there's
days.
only two faces you need to worry about. Well,
No,
three.
those are the two main faces.
Three.
The rest of them, if they want to see me, they know where I live.
Three. Three important ones.
Know what I'm saying? They want to see me, you know where I live.
Yeah, but you got that third important person though. Pops.
Hmm? Oh yeah, my daddy. Yeah, no, he's the one picking me up.
There you go.
He's the one picking me up. Daddy's picking me up. So that's all I got to say about that. He already got some plans too.
We're going to go here and here. Can I go home and
I
see my
mean,
wife and
apparently
daughter?
the city has changed a lot in 3 years.
What changes in that over there? Like really?
Uh, you wouldn't be amazed. Like they're doing a mall now, a giant mall. They got a monorail set up as well. So, I mean, they basically turning Santiago into Gotham City
Oh my goodness.
with sans Batman.
With what?
No Batman, but no Batman, no Batman. I don't think that's in the budget. Like, who could be a billionaire living in DR? Like, if you're a billionaire, you're gonna fight crime in a tropical island. I think you got your priorities kind of twisted. You know what I'm saying? like, like I got money and I live in a tropical island. What to do?
Hmm.
What to do? Should I go wake up till wee hours in the day and fight low lives and criminals during the night, or I can enjoy this money and go to the beaches, go to mountains, enjoy the scenery, and also, I mean, who knows? I might find a beautiful young lady that would like to share this life with. Options.
I think that's what David Ortiz does when he's over there.
Okay. We ain't gonna go there. Thank you for listening
Oh, what
and
happened
viewing this
there, huh?
podcast. I don't know. Oh no, we're not gonna go
Why
there.
not?
We're not
Come
gonna go there.
on.
No, 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 no. We not touch that. No, we not touch that.
Okay. Let me just leave it off. Let me ask you one more question.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear about that Shannon Sharp thing?
What is that about? I heard something, but I didn't know.
So,
I don't know what it is. I mean, remember, keep it PG.
yes.
Keep it PG.
Supposedly he went on IG Live.
Uh-huh.
Didn't know he was on IG Live. And his
And
phone was facing up towards the ceiling. And he was getting busy with this girl.
oh, that's the audio I heard.
So he came out and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, hackers hacked into my phone and turned my phone off."
Right.
Then later he came out and said, "Yeah, I
Like,
messed up.
yeah.
No one hacked my phone."
I do not mean to pry that much. Was it his wife?
I don't think he's married,
Oh, okay.
so it doesn't matter at that point. But he was like, to blame hackers and then to come out and be like,
Dude, you just
"Yeah,
did a Mark Ruffalo. You just did a Mark Ruffalo, but in a very more deeper, personal way.
yeah, you heard everything."
It left very little to the imagination, I guess. Because if it's that audio that I think I listened to this
Most likely.
morning, it was like I the first thing I'm waking up and I'm listening to this thing, which we will not describe. I'm like, who destroying who?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody getting wrecked. Anyway, I mean, what can we say, Shansha? Yeah, happy man. Yeah, look at me.
Oh, Bernie Mac. Not once can we have this podcast without Bernie, Joey, and Minky introduce himself.
And Cat Williams.
Oh.
He's been showing up every once in a while too. Here, lucky man.
And the funny thing, I watch Cat Williams's things on YouTube, and I find stuff more and more every day that pops up, and I'm just like, damn, this guy's a genius.
That he is. That
like,
he is.
he's
Anyways,
so good.
Congratulations, Shan. I mean,
I thought I just wanted to see, like, I call BS. Like,
no.
how do you not know what you did on your phone?
Oh no, it's definitely BS. It's definitely BS.
And then there's no way hackers hacked into your phone and then
but
turned
this
it on.
man, this gentleman, like, he's doing something in his private time. Okay, yeah, by mistake, by sheer stupidity, let's just say, because everybody has like their da-da-da-da moment, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody got that da-da-da-da moment that you just like, what did I do? Like your brain goes like resetting itself, like ding, 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 ding. You know, get that Windows chime. Oh, we love Windows open here. That's why we only use Mac. Because we love Windows. Sarcasm included with everything on it. We love Windows. No, we don't. Anyway.
No comment.
So yeah, everybody got that moment that you messed up. Mentally, you do a mental lapse.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's his personal life, and you think that a man in his position is gonna be like what? You're gonna be in like on Friday night in prayer? Like,
I don't know, man.
so we heard it.
Yeah.
So now we clear. I guess we're clear now.
You know what the funniest thing was is that someone screen recorded it and uploaded it on the website, and the comments that were going on the live, like, Unc is killing it. Like, damn, Unc.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we confirmed the man have sex. The truth is out there. I know some hearts are been broken at this time by this information being assimilated. How can well, how old is he? He's in his mid-40s, right? It must be in his late 40s, early 40s, right?
Maybe early 40s, maybe mid
Late
40s.
30s, early 40s, around there. Because football kind of makes you retire younger,
He was a
unless you're
tight
Tom
end.
Brady.
No, he's
Unless you
56. So he retired a while ago.
sweet Jesus.
1968 he retired, but
That was a blue pill.
this dude was
Roasted this dude, and we wish he had his life. And
bro.
we
Look at how
roasted this
brolic
dude.
he is, though. 56.
Does he have Brock Lesnar on speed dial? Like, homie, hook a brother up. Hook a brother up. It's either Brock Lesnar or Bobby Lashley.
Dude played. Dude
He's
played for
53?
56.
56?
Yes.
His look will whoop my behind. Him looking at me would just whoop my behind.
He was the one with Skip Bayless. Well, you know, because he had Cat
Yeah,
Williams
I
on.
know.
He had Cat Williams, and that's when Cat Williams went.
Yeah. And now he's in First Take with Stephen A. I heard that there was that Disney might give him the boot because of that.
Oh,
I don't
hope
see
not. Like it was a mess up. It's not like it's not like he's.
It's not like look. It's just indulged a little in his private life, and basically confirmed our worst wishes, our worst
You didn't see
thoughts
anything
about the man. And basically, look, I'm not defending. He's having sex. I don't want. That's his business. Like, he's a grown man. He's a grown adult man doing his thing with somebody in private. He had the dumb thought of, I don't know, maybe in the heat of the moment he pressed a button.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Like I said, you couldn't see anything. You saw his fan. All you
Exactly.
did was hear.
Maybe we don't know what happened. The thing is that it's out there. It was in the ether. It went out there. Some people recorded the audio. Because I heard the audio. I had no context whatsoever, and I've been hearing about this. What the heck did he do? But I'm so little curious that I didn't even do the due diligence of finding out what happened. Because I'm like, who's gonna hurt this man? Like, Shannon Sharp, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Plus, if he loses ESPN, he still got that YouTube channel.
Still has his podcast.
He still has that YouTube channel. He's making bank regardless.
They'd be dumb if they do that, though. Like, I understand Disney, but you just put out a rated R movie that basically just broke every piece of bone you guys never wanted to do, and you just shattered everything you were made
and
of.
Every cuss word known to the English language.
Yeah, it was like if you had a PG-13 movie in your repertoire, it was like, yeah.
Like, no. Like, this is not the time to act the hoity-toity route, you know? Like, the dude is human. Let him be.
He didn't see anything. He didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't like he was cheating on his wife or beating the girl or anything like that.
They
were having intimacy.
Just being a lucky man.
He's being a lucky man.
Lucky man.
Ooh,
he was just a lucky.
I remember your name. Anyway,
to call you Jonathon. Oh my God, Bernie Mac. He always has to come back. Man, we're trying to end this thing, and then Shannon Sharp came in.
I'm sorry. I wanted to know, because I was going to ask you, do you think he was BSing about it being, like, hacked? But we really didn't get into that part, and then I told you that he came out with the apology.
That's definitely BS. He's just trying to save face in a very regrettable situation in terms of the public embarrassment.
Yeah.
Because that is not necessarily stuff you want out there.
No, you don't unless
Although
you're Kim K. Anyway, let's end it now. Let's end
we
this
just
now.
roasting people left and right. Like that.
Let's-
Man, who ordered the barbecue up in here?
Barbecue chick.
Like we want all the smoke today. It's like smokes are us. Inviting all the smoke.
Remember our social media?
We're
Public
just inviting all
Store.
the smoke. What is this? God. It's like,
Listen,
who put the neon sign that saying smokes are us?
If we're gonna have a 3-week hiatus, we gotta go with a bang now.
Oh, we went with a bang already. Shannon Sharp listened to this. He's like, hold my beer. I need to finish this.
Now you know these two fat guys that were on their own podcast.
Who these fools do to these two fat fools talk about me have intercourse? By the way, sir, if you get to listen to this by some sort of nature, more power to you.
Lucky man.
More power to you. No, nothing but love on this end.
Lucky man.
Nothing but love on this end. Like your personal thing is your personal thing. We no judgment here, but we just us as a matter of fact, just seeing the situation. No. In this situation and what you were saying, we particularly is calling bull. And what you said that there was like somebody hacking.
Called it bull before he even came out with his apology.
You did a Mark Ruffalo. That's it. It's a Mark Ruffalo. That's it. You did a Mark Ruffalo. That's all. It happened. You know what I'm called. You know what I mean by Mark Ruffalo.
No, I'm guessing it means
that when he went to the premiere of Thor Ragnarok because he's Hulk.
Yeah.
So he's part of the movie, and he left. He was doing a Instagram live in his phone in the premiere, and he left the phone on. And he showed like 75% of the movie.
Oh my gosh.
And the movie hadn't come out in theaters yet. And he was on the premiere, in the world premiere, showing it on his phone. So that's why I'm saying he did a Mark Ruffalo. That man, like, he is the man you cannot, he was just spill the beans, whatever, because he was just, like, do you remember when they were doing an interview before Infinity War came out? I said, oh, you're going to watch the next movie. Everybody dies. And Don Cheadle was next to him like, dude. Don Cheadle was like next to him, dude. What the? and then Rock Ruffalo like, oh, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Like, you can cut this off, right? I'm in trouble. Am I in trouble?
Yeah, you never Don Cheadle just looked at another movie.
You kind of do. You kind of. Don Cheadle just looked at him like, yeah, you're kind of in trouble, dude. You kind of.
So, man, someone get the damn Hulk out of here. We don't want him anymore. Go get me Edward Norton again.
Anyway, so T Public, 30% off. HuskyByBootPod.com.
JohnnyBoy426.
Ariel Duran at that Ariel Duran. And we'll see each other soon.
Maybe.
Hopefully. If Shannon Sharp hasn't found us.
We'll be all right.
If not, then we would be in the news. We will make the news. And we would just like to leave in posterity this message to Mr. Shannon Sharp. Please be kind. Please leave a body that my daughter and my wife can recognize.
Come and get this smoke.
I want an open casket funeral if possible.
Come and get this smoke.
You just want the smoke.
Come and get
it. Okay. The dude next to me,
right here.
That one right there,
that
one wants the smoke. I didn't want no smoke.
Come and get it.
No smoke up in here.
Come and get it.
This is smoke-free zone. Smoke-free zone right there. This zone right here, smoke-free. Smoke-free. I don't know what kind of liquid courage you've been trying to. Is that Gatorade spiked?
I ain't Gatorade, man. Not Gatorade.
And that's the perfect ending for a podcast. Anyway.
Maybe we'll see you next week. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Who knows? God only knows.
But we'll be back.
Hopefully.
We got this.
So, to be continued.
Right across the stream. To be continued.
To be continued. Da, 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 da. Like Back to the Future.
Oh, man.
Bye, people.
Peace out. Have a good week.